Hospital Secrets Exposit. The Truth About Songyun, Songyun, and Dilraba Emotional Reunion. Welcome to LVT-SHOWBIZ, where truth meets mystery, and where we take you behind the glittering world of fame to uncover what the headlines don't tell you. Today's story is one that has shaken the Chinese entertainment world to its core. A story that began not on the red carpet, but inside the quiet corridors of a private hospital in Beijing. Three of the biggest names in Chinese entertainment, Songyun, Songyun, and Dilraba Dilirat, have suddenly found themselves at the center of a whirlwind of rumors, emotions, and unanswered questions. Why were Songyun and Songyun seen arriving together at the hospital? What really happened to Dilraba? And what secret bonds lie beneath their calm, camera-ready smiles? This is not just another celebrity scandal. This is a story about friendship, pressure, and the hidden cost of living under constant light. Now, let's begin. It all began in the early morning hours, when paparazzi images exploded across social media. Songyun and Songyun, two of China's brightest stars, were spotted arriving together at an exclusive medical facility in Beijing's Chaoyang district. Their expressions were grave, their steps hurried, and every frame spoke of urgency. But what stunned the public was not just their sudden appearance, but who they were visiting, the nation's beloved actress, Dilraba Dilirat. Known for her dazzling beauty, her warm charm, and her unmatched popularity across Asia, Dilraba is not merely an actress. She is a phenomenon. The idea that she could be facing a serious health issue sent shockwaves across the internet. Within hours, Weibo was flooded. Hashtags related to her condition reached hundreds of millions of views. Fans couldn't sleep. The entire entertainment world seemed to hold its breath. On screen, Dilraba has always been the symbol of confidence and grace. Every appearance perfectly poised, every smile seemingly effortless. But behind that radiance, few realized how much she had been enduring. For months, she had maintained a brutal work schedule, juggling acting, appearances, and endless brand promotions. Those who worked with her described her as disciplined, focused, but increasingly exhausted. The question that now haunts everyone is simple. Was this hospital visit the inevitable result of too much pressure? When her team finally issued a brief statement saying that she was receiving routine medical care, the public didn't believe it. The statement was too short, too vague, too carefully worded. Fans knew this wasn't routine. So meeting deeper, what's happening? Among the first to arrive was Songyun, tall, composed, yet visibly anxious. The media caught him stepping out of a sleek black car, his usual confident demeanor replaced by quiet concern. For years, Songyun has been seen as one of the most composed and charismatic figures in the industry. His sharp looks and natural screen presence made him a national heartthrob. But in that moment, fans saw a different side, the human beneath the actor. He wasn't there for publicity. His gestures were unguarded. He seemed worried, distracted, constantly on his phone, occasionally glancing toward the entrance as if waiting for news. Observers said this was not the face of a celebrity seeking attention. It was the face of a friend. And then came Songyun, radiant, gentle, and one of the most beloved actresses of her generation. She arrived carrying a basket of flowers and care items, her expression filled with quiet sadness. Unlike many in her industry, Songyun has always been known for her sincerity and warmth. Her fans often describe her as a light in a cold industry. Her decision to visit Dilraba was both expected and yet deeply moving. It reminded the public that behind the fierce competition of showbiz, there still exist genuine human connections. Rare, delicate, and real. But there was one detail that raised eyebrows. Songyun and Songyun arrived together. In the same vehicle. That image, two A-list stars walking side by side into a hospital, was enough to ignite 1,000 theories. As soon as the images hit the web, social media caught fire. Some claimed Songyun and Dilraba shared a deeper bond, an unspoken friendship that had quietly grown over time. Others insisted that Songyun was the bridge between the two, a longtime friend to both, mediating unseen tensions. Fandoms clashed, comment sections overflowed, and even entertainment reporters admitted confusion. Was it a coincidence that they arrived together? Or was this a carefully coordinated show of solidarity? Some said it was friendship. Others whispered of love. A few even speculated about an upcoming joint project. In truth, no one knew. And that's exactly why people couldn't look away. Inside the hospital, Soo Kai and Tan Songyun reportedly stayed for more than 3 hours. Witnesses saw them leave through different exits, avoiding photographers, their expressions somber. That silence, no interviews, no public appearances afterward, only added fuel to the fire. When celebrities remain quiet, the world fills the silence for them. For days, the headlines multiplied: Dilraba's secret condition, Soo Kai's hidden visit, Tan Songyun's tearful gesture. It wasn't just gossip anymore. It became a national obsession. Behind the glitter and flash, this story reflects a darker truth about celebrity life. These stars live in a cage built of light. Every move, every friendship, every moment of weakness becomes public property. For Dilraba, the constant expectation to stay perfect, radiant, and flawless may have come at a heavy cost. For Soo Kai and Tan Songyun, even an act of care has been twisted into speculation. It's a reminder that fame, though dazzling, can also be merciless. In a world obsessed with perfection, who is allowed to rest? Who is allowed to fall sick? Quietly, privately, without being dissected by millions of strangers. Yet, amidst all the noise, something beautiful emerged. Fans began to notice how both Soo Kai and Tan Songyun had, in past interviews, spoken warmly about Dilraba's work ethic and kindness. Old backstage photos resurfaced, smiles exchanged, small gestures of camaraderie long overlooked. Perhaps what we saw at that hospital wasn't scandal. Perhaps it was simply, and powerfully, friendship. The kind that exists quietly in the background until one day, it steps forward when it matters most. And maybe, just maybe, this moment will make the industry remember that beneath fame, they're all just people trying to take care of each other. While no official updates have confirmed the details of Dilraba's recovery, reports suggest she is under observation and expected to take time off. Productions have paused, fans continue to send messages of love and prayer, and the entire entertainment circle seems to be waiting. But this story has already left a permanent mark. It reminded everyone, from fans to fellow actors, that behind the glamour lies vulnerability, exhaustion, and humanity. As one industry insider reportedly said, "Sometimes it takes a moment of weakness for us to see a star's real strength." And now, as we come to the end of this story, what do we really take away from it? That even the brightest stars need space to breathe. That friendship can survive even in an industry built on competition. And that sometimes, a silent visit speaks louder than 1,000 interviews. Dilraba's fans continue to send messages filled with encouragement. Soo Kai's supporters admire his quiet loyalty. Tan Songyun's admirers call her the definition of grace. No matter what the truth is behind those hospital doors, one thing is clear. These stars remind us that kindness still exists, even when no one is supposed to be watching. Outro. LVT-SHOWBIZ. You've been watching LVT-SHOWBIZ, your backstage pass to the real world behind the screens. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to help our channel grow. Tell us in the comments below. Do you think Soo Kai and Tan Songyun were simply showing support for a friend? Or is there something deeper hidden beneath the surface? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for staying with us until the end. And remember, behind every headline, there's a heartbeat. Until next time, this is LVT-SHOWBIZ, signing off.